What's the low carb flu? Let's talk about it. The reason why I wanted to make this video today is because a lot of people have reached out to me lately telling me they're about to start this diet, and I wanted you to be aware of what you're in for. I'm very proud of you guys. It takes a lot of strength to get through this, but I know you can do it. If you haven't tried Paleo AIP or another diet that is very low carb, you might be in for a bit of a surprise: the low carb flu. There are a lot of diets that share the same experience. The best diets all revolve around a low carb in some way or another. But Paleo AIP is naturally low carb because all high carb foods are eliminated. Now, this can be a bit of a shock to your system, and that's why people call it a flu. And why do we get this? Why does it happen? Well, sugar is a very real addiction, and it's very common, and it's very difficult to break, especially when your body's used to running on glucose. But we want to transition that over to ketones, or burning fat for fuel, instead of sugar. This transition is going to throw your body into turmoil. Depending on how long you've eaten terribly bad foods, like me, I had a pretty bad diet before. It took me about a couple weeks to get through this. Other people, I've heard, they got through it in just a couple days, but it's all going to depend on what your diet was before this. Whatever you do, stay true to the diet. Don't cheat and binge on carbs. That isn't going to help you out here. It's just going to prolong the suffering. I'm glad I got through it, that I didn't give up, and I know it's worth it, I promise. At least it was for me. The most common symptoms are headache, nausea, upset stomach, brain fog, sleepiness, fatigue, irritability or mood swings that seem to come out of nowhere, and strong cravings, especially for bread and pasta, anything high carb like refined sugar. I don't want you to give up, so I've got some pretty helpful tips for you to help you ride this out. They aren't going to cure you, but they will help lessen the symptoms a bit. Number 1, stay hydrated. You are going to lose a lot of fluids during this phase, and you need to replenish those, so drink a lot of water. Number 2, replace your electrolytes. You're going to lose a lot of fluids, and with those will go the electrolytes. You can get potassium, magnesium, and sodium in all kinds of nutritious foods. The best ones are grass-fed beef, sweet potato, leafy greens, avocado, and pink Himalayan sea salt. Don't overdo it on the salt though. Less than a teaspoon a day will suffice. Anything more than that, and it's likely to cause damage in its own right over time. Number 3, fat bomb. Make sure you're getting enough fat in your diet. You can pretty much eat all the fat you want on this diet as long as it's healthy fat. Coconut oil, avocados, avocado oil, or olive oil, all are good options. Grass-fed beef, pasture-raised chicken. Make sure it's good. Make sure it's from a good source. I even eat it by the spoonful, but don't judge me. It's just a good way to get your calories in. And this will help transition your body over from burning glucose to fat, or more accurately, ketones. Number 4, keep your carbs under 50 grams a day. For most people, this is a good starting point. Some more experienced dieters might be able to go beyond and go lower than this. Number 5, avoid all sweeteners, artificial and natural. Even too much sweet fruit during this phase is going to slow the transition down and prolong your suffering. I want to make sure you're not wasting any of your 50 grams of carbs a day on food you don't need. Now, don't get me wrong, fruit is healthy, but right now, it's just not what your body needs. Number 6, get moving. I know this is incredibly tough, and you're going to hate me for this, but get off the couch, get out of your bed, go do something. Go grocery shopping, or just go for a light walk. Anything you do is going to be great right now. I know you would just want to hide out in your house all day. I get that. It's not fun. But we want your body not to conserve energy. We want to burn it. We want to force your body into burning its fat reserves. Don't hate me on this one. I'm just trying to help. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and comment below if you're doing this diet or you plan to do it in the near future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.